Do you know that using general emails like Yahoo, Gmail, and other free email accounts is not good for you as a business owner? In this short video, I'm going to show you how to create a professional email address from your domain name so that you can appear professional to your target audience. So to do this, all you just need to do is to log in into the cPanel of your hosting account. You must have received the login details from your hosting company. So now, to be able to create your email address, you log into your cPanel, and when you log in, you will be presented with this screen here. So all you just need to do is to scroll down to this place, email account. Now all you just do is to click on create email account. So we wait for it to load. Meanwhile, you also need to know the allocated number of email accounts that you have from your hosting company. So it will appear here, and it will also tell you how many you have used. So for this hosting account, I have unlimited email account. So all you can do now is to just click here. Already you can see some other emails that I have. So what I will do now is to click here, create email account. Then the domain name that you want to create that email will appear here. If you have a hosting that allows you to own multiple domains under that hosting, all the domains will appear here. So you need to be careful to choose the particular domain account you want to create the email for. So I am choosing this. So all I need to do now is to come under username. I'll type in the particular email address I want to create. It can be info, it can be support, it can be help, whatever email. It can also be emails that you want to create for the staffs working for you, whereby each of your staff will have a dedicated email address. Now I want to create an email for the general business of this domain. So I want to use the info right now. So I'll just click on info. Then you go down again and you now type in the password that you want to use. So it's recommended that you use a very strong password. You can also click here, generate, and the system will generate a very strong password for you. But this may be difficult for you to remember. So what you need to do is that if you use this option, you can copy this and save it where you can easily copy it out and make use of it. So all you, if you I don't want to use that option. I want to put in a particular email address that I want to use. Sorry, a particular password that I want to use. So I will just enter the password. So I want to click here so that my password will not be visible. So you can do that in case you are doing this in a public place so that other people will not see the password you are using. Remember, your password is a confidential item, so you need to make it secret. So if you use a very strong password, all these 5 bars will indicate green. So if your password is not too strong, they will also inform you here. So now it's telling me that my password has a strength of 100. So now is this place where you choose the space, depending on the space that your hosting has allocated to you. So most hostings will not give you this unlimited, so you only see the specific space they have allocated for you here. So I'm just using that default space, which is 250 MB. So once I am okay with that, I'll just click on create. So I will just wait for it to create. So you can see success. You created this email address. So I can view that email address here. So now I want to check that email account that I have created. I want to access it. All I will need to do is just to click here, and it will open in a new tab, and it will log me in automatically so that I can access it. So this is an email reader that you can also use to access your email. There are a whole lot of them. There is this one called the HUD, but I like using this round cube because it's easy and accessible to use. So I want to make it my default email client. So I just click on it, and it will open to another window. So where we can see the email. So this is where the email account is now. So we've successfully created an official email. So you can see the email address here at the top. So this is the email you can now start using to transact your business. With that, you appear professional when you send in letters, proposals, or any official document. So your prospective client or customer will know that you are serious with your business. So all these tabs here are similar to the normal thing you have in your Gmail and other. But there's something I want to show you now where you can customize your email. So all you need to do is to go to settings. So we want to do some a few settings on our email. So I'll first go to user interface. So this is where I will set the time zone. So this is auto, meaning that it's using the time zone of the hosting company you are using. So I want to change it to the time zone of my particular location. So I'll click on that arrow. I am in Lagos, Nigeria. So I'll look for the time zone of Lagos on this list. So we are +1. So I'll just scroll down. So here is Lagos. I'll just click on it. So how do I want the time to appear? I want it to appear like this. The date format, how do I want it to appear? I think I love this. So that is all the setting we need to do on this place. I will just click on save. So whenever an email comes, it will come in following your default country's time zone, which you have set up now. So now we'll go here to see any other settings. So these settings here are actually okay. So we don't need to change anything, but you can just go through it if you want to understand what they do. But the settings here are actually okay. Then this is how your messages will be displayed. So I want all my message to show in HTML, which is right. I want to show email address with the display name. Okay, so this is the settings I want to do here. If you want any new message to open in a new window, you can tick this, but I prefer to have everything show in that default window. So how to compose message? So do you want to also compose message in a new window? If you want to do that, you can easily tick this, but I don't want. So I want to compose in HTML whenever I am sending or replying to a message. So I'll tick always. So how often should the system save your draft while you are writing? So you can decide to change the timing. Let me put it to 3 minutes. So every other setting here, you can put it to your own default taste. Now, if you want to use signature, you can actually put it here. So you can select to use signature always. So we'll see how to add the signature. So you tick any of the options that you prefer here. So with this done, we'll click on save. We'll go to contact. So this settings here is also okay, but you can put it to your own taste. special folder is just how your messages will be categorized when they come in. So the settings there is okay, and the server settings, every settings here, the default setting is still okay. So we'll go to folders. So these are all the folders that we have. So you are not actually doing anything here. Then under identities is how you want your name to appear whenever you send a message. So I'll click on the email address which we have created. So display name is what will your recipient see when they receive your email. So I want them to see the company's name. So I will use the company's name here. The email address is already by default. If you want your organization name to also appear, you can also put it here. If you want the message to be replied to another email, you can also use it here, put that here. Then if you have a default email address that you want to always send a blind copy anytime you send email to anybody, you can put it here. Now, remember we talked about signature before. Signature is that brief detail that appears when you send email to somebody. So you can use that to also sell yourself. Here you can put in your name, your position, your phone number, your website, whatever, anything you want to put. You can even put your picture or your company logo. You can put anything there. So when you are done with that, you also click on save. So this is actually the settings that we want to do on this place. So once we are done with all the settings, so if we are through with our settings, so we want to return back to email, to the mail account. So this where you can compose a new email, so just similar to the normal Gmail or any other one you are using. So you can just write the content of your email here. You can attach a file here and put in all the necessary details here. You can see that name we put then, so everything is appearing here. So if we write any email now, that signature we created will automatically be embedded into this email. So here is where you can also add some contacts that you have that you might want to be sending email constantly. So you can create and add the contacts into this place. So by just clicking on this plus here and just putting all their details. So that's how you keep adding and keep adding email. You can use this, contact. This where you can remove any contact that you don't want. This calendar, if you need to set up some calendar here. Now, you remember we logged in into this email account from Cpanel. So what if you are not on Cpanel and you just want to access this email? So all you just need to do is to go to the domain name of your domain name. Then after the domain name, put a backward slash like this. Then type web mail. So you press enter. Then it will bring you to a page where you can now put in that email account you created then. So you can see here is telling us to enter our email and our password. So once you enter it, it will also take you into that same page where we did all that now. So it's trying to authenticate. So you can see login successful. So it's redirecting us to the page. So I want to tick this so that it will always use this round cube whenever I open my email. So you can see it has brought us here. So now if I want to do some other settings on my email, on this particular email account, I can click here. Then I will come back to this window. Now I want to do something that is very important. Now if you access your Gmail or Yahoo or any other email too often, and you don't always, and probably you get notification on that particular email. So what you can do is to create what we call a forwarder. So what that forwarder will do is that when anybody send an email to this official email account that we created, the system will automatically send it to that your Gmail or Yahoo or any other free email account that you are using, because these professional email accounts, most times they some mobile phones do not send notifications to them. So if you create a forwarder, then anytime you receive an email to on this official email, it will automatically come to your Yahoo or Gmail or whatever email account you are using. So you can easily use it to now access that email, then log in just to notify you that an email has come in so that you will not miss any email. So we'll just do that here by clicking on forwarders. So I'll click on forwarders. So now it's asking me to create a forwarder. So I'll just click on add forwarder. So this is the email. So it's asking us which email address should the system forward the email to anytime a new email comes in. So I want you to forward it to my Gmail. So I want to put in my Gmail here. Gmail.com. So I will just click on add forwarder. So that is all. So all emails sent to this info email will now be copied to this Gmail address. So that is all you need to do. So you can also add more emails as you wish to that forwarder. So here there are just few other settings here. You can go through them and test them out, but they are not really key to you accessing email. So what I've shown you now is all you need to access your email. So once you are done accessing your email, so you can just easily log out here. So that is it for now. I'm sure you got value from this. If you have any question, feel free to drop it in the comment section below, and I will be able to respond to it later on. So thank you for watching. Bye.